Hey guys, Buffing Game back today bringing our video for our Outplay the Meta series. So I haven't done one of these videos in quite a while, but this is going to be how to outplay the meta here on the new Caldera map using off-meta weapons against the current meta, which is obviously mostly Vanguard weapons. More specifically, you basically see the BREN, I would say, with fire ammo and 6.8mm attachments. Just a very, very no recoil beam machine. Kind of handles more so like an SMG, I would say. Just very, very easy to control. The fire ammo is kind of an incendiary, so it burns you after the fact, so you could get hit, get behind cover, and you're still going to take some damage from those rounds, which is really a pain, and also the visual effect. But here in this gameplay, we're going to be using the FINN LMG, also known in real life as the Knights Armament Company lightweight assault machine gun in 5.56x45 NATO, as well as the SPR. So we're going to go ahead and I'll walk you through some really good solo gameplay here, get a nice 10 kill win using both these weapons. Definitely very, very off meta for the LMG here, at least. The SPR is still very, very viable. Started using it a lot more lately, and this thing is a lot of fun to use. So we'll go ahead, back out. I'll show you the build I'm using for this specific video, as well as some of the other builds that I've been playing around with that you'll see some clips of. So backing out, here's the final design for the one I got the win with. So we'll go ahead and back out. Strip this thing down to base. We have the base FINN LMG, or the Knights Armament Company lightweight assault machine gun. And now for this weapon, we're going to go ahead and for the muzzle attachment, we're going to throw on the monolithic suppressor, obviously for the sound suppression, damage range, keep us off the mini-map. Cons here, aim down sight speed, aim walking steadiness. Now for the barrel attachment, I'm actually going to stay with the base barrel for this particular build. I'll show you guys some different builds here in a minute though. For the laser, we're going to use the tac laser. Optic, I'm going to throw on the aim-op reflex sight with no different reticle. I'm going to use the base reticle just because it complements the tac laser very well. Easy to get shots on target with that. Then for the magazine option, we're going to go ahead and put on the 5.56 NATO 100 round belt. So we're going to increase our ammunition capacity by 25 rounds from the 75 round belt to the 100 round belt. So we'll increase that. The cons here, aim down sight speed and movement speed. So we'll select that. Now we're going to be mitigating though with the aim down sight speed. We're going to mitigate that with the tac laser, and the movement speed will mitigate with the foregrip option we're going to use. So we'll select that, and then for the underbarrel option, we're actually going to use, instead of the commando for this one, I'm going to be using the operator foregrip. This has been one that I've been using a lot lately because you don't take the movement speed penalty. So on weapons where you move very, very slow, particularly an LMG like this with a 100 round belt, this really helps out a lot since we're not running something like an SMG for movement speed to swap to. This will help me move a little bit faster. So this will help out with the recoil control for a pro, and the con going to be the aim down sight speed. So that's the final design for the build you're going to see me get the win with here today. Really nice build, and again, because this weapon in real life, the Knights Armament Company lightweight assault machine gun does have a constant recoil system, the recoil on this weapon is very, 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 very low and easy to control in game, which is very accurate to the real life depiction of the weapon. So some other builds here really quick that you'll see. Another one that I've been playing around with a lot is we'll swap out the iron sights, throw on the long shot advantage barrel here. And so those two quick changes here, you would have seen at least one clip here in the beginning of the video. This thing is a ton of fun to use. It can be a little difficult depending on the scenery you're playing in, where you are on the map. It can be a little hard to see depending, but you have really, really clean iron sight picture here, so it's very easy to get shots on target. Again, like I said, it just kind of depends how well blended in the person's operator is with the background. In which case you may even want something like a zoom magnification instead of the 100 round belt. But I really prefer the 100 round belt here. So if you're going to swap out anything, I would say you could even go without a grip or the tac laser if you wanted something like I have used in the past. The Scout Combat is a really good one, as well as the 4x flip, very, very good. And the Leopold hammer down here somewhere. Where's our hammer sight? So we have the 4x flip, very, very good. Scout Combat and the Leopold Hammer, or the Integral Hybrid, also really, really good for this weapon, just to get precision sight picture. Zoom in a little bit further in case it's a little bit difficult to make out targets. But like I said, the iron sight and even that aim op, just very, very good. So this is a really good build that I've been actually having a ton of fun with right here. But the one for this video, we're going to swap out the long shot advantage barrel for the aim op. And another thing you can do, if I just take that out quick, well, another build I've been using for Rebirth is this one here with the XLK Pro Twist. This one here is also very, very fun on a Rebirth, or you could even go, if you really wanted for Caldera, use this build with the long shot adverse, increase that fire rate to over 1,000 rounds per minute, also very effective. But the build here in the video, use the aim op Really, really nice looking build. The camouflage you'll see me run here should be this here, the canopy. Looking really, really clean on this weapon. And again, I was running this with a ghillie suit, so I kind of camoed everything up just so I kind of could blend in where I needed to. But this is the weapon. The SPR build I'm going to be using here. Over here, this is a Cosmos-inspired SPR build. Going to be running the monolithic suppressor. Again, same pros and cons we went over. The longest barrel, the SPR 26. Going to give us that damage at range, bullet velocity, recoil control. Cons are the aim down sight speed and the movement speed. Going to run the tack laser. Variable zoom just so we can switch between 3.5 and 8 times optic there. And then we're going to run the 300 Norma Magnum 5-round mag. This is going to give us the best bullet velocity for this weapon and the best, well, not the best damage, but the Lapua will be the best damage. But this is going to make this weapon nearly like hit scan, so you really don't need to lead your target very much. So damage at range and bullet velocity. The cons are the aim down sight speed, which we're mitigating with that tack laser. So here you can see the build for the SPR. Really nice looking build. And we'll go ahead now and we will jump into the gameplay. I'll walk you through this really, really nice solo win that we have with these two weapons. Show you guys how to outplay the meta with some really good tactics. So let's go ahead and we'll jump right into it. So here we go. I landed up here by the satellites on this peninsula using the classic drone here to spot my enemies. Really good throwbacks to the original Warzone video days where I used to use this thing a lot on TV station on Verdansk. But this gave me a good idea as to where people work. So I knew other folks landed here. So you can see he just jumped up top there. He jumped down. I can't really mount there effectively. I have an AS-44, pretty kitted out, and I'm able to get that kill. I really have a hard time using these Vanguard weapons, though. Just a really big pain to use. I don't like them at all. They just feel awkward and weird. And unless you have them kitted up like the BREN kitted up, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen the gameplay. It's crazy, but right here, this guy makes a really interesting play. I'll let you hear it. So he starts yelling, "Why won't dead silence work?" But he threw a grenade to give away his position to begin with. So I don't really know what he was expecting by throwing a grenade that gave away his position, and then hitting dead silence just seems very counterproductive. So I don't really know what his game plan was there. But right here, fast forward a little bit longer, or a few seconds forward here, I get almost killed right here by this guy. It's an interesting firefight. Somehow I'm able to get back behind cover before he pushes over, played up, and again here, he makes a weird play pushing out in the open like that. I'm able to break him. I push over with the MP40. Not sure. He's kind of dancing around. Probably played. I throw a grenade one way to get him to try and come around the other side, which he doesn't do. But again, right there, I'm able to get the kill. He slides right into me. He says GG's on the death comm, so good on him. I give him a nice salute there to show some respect. So fast forward a little bit longer here. I have the AS-44 again, this ground loot one. I spot this guy. Gonna go ahead and start shooting him. And again, I really didn't have the best line of sight on this. I really suck with these Vanguard weapons. So I'm gonna throw this grenade. I figure he's still hiding behind this rock to try and stun him. Throw the grenade, and he actually circled out to my left there, you can see. So good play on him. And again, here I'm able to break him again and get the kill. Barely. He almost got me there. So really not good with these Vanguard weapons. I really hate the fact that we need to wait so long to get our loadouts. But here, I got my loadout, and I just saw a red dot there from some gunfire. So I'm going to push up here, try and get some eyes on with the SPR. I have that spot marked where I know this guy is. So I'm going to come up here, just get some eyes on. I do see some movement right there, and there's that guy. Headshot, got him down. So I believe that's my 5th kill here for this solo gameplay. So I'm going to push over and loot him. Now, fast forward a little bit longer. I come back here, hit that buy station, and I'm going to try and fall back to my position, and I start getting lit up here. So I barely have any armor there. So I'm going to start plating. Not sure how far behind me that guy is. I'm trying to find some sort of cover here, and there's just really nothing. So I'm going to pop this stim, and it allows me to really kind of get away. There's no cover at all. The one issue with this map is there's just so much open space. I did see something on Twitter the other day kind of comparing the open space on Verdansk to the open space on Caldera. And Caldera just has so much empty space like this where if you just get caught, somebody happens to see you, you're on a UAV in the area, you're just dead. But I'm able to do a large kind of fishhook flank here. Get eyes on this guy. He has no idea. He didn't push me fast enough, and I'm able to get him there, no problem. So good kill there. I was really happy I had that stim, which allowed me to kind of get out of there really quickly. I'm also lucky he didn't push me. Now, fast forward towards the end of the game here. I'm up here, I believe, what's on Hospital or Resort. And got this guy on Harpy. I knew there was a guy here because I did hear gunfire earlier. So I'm on the roof. get him through the glass. He's running around. He has no idea where the shots are coming from, and I'm able to get the kill right there. So unfortunately, he ran right back into my line of fire twice, which allowed me to get that kill. So fast forward a little bit more. I'm going to move over here, just trying to look around, and here I get shot, trying to figure out where it's coming from. I don't see a glint anywhere, so I'm going to start plating, and I'm going to try and just peek and see where this came from. They came from the red roof building, and there we go. I see this the glint, and I'm able to get that quick snap headshot. So that's the good thing about the SPR. It's just really easy to get those headshots. Really good rifle there. Just point, get your reticle where you want to hit, and typically you're going to hit mostly even on moving targets. I've had a lot of good shots here. So here we go, 1v1. I am not Ghost, so I need to try and get myself on hard cover, which I am here on this rock. Small circle. He's got to be around somewhere. I thought he was kind of across the tennis court, so I'm going to try and look around. I am very, very lucky I didn't get shot right here. And there he is. I think we saw each other at the exact same time. I'm able to get the break, and I hit him again. So I got the break and hit him in probably, I think, like the lower torso legs, so it didn't give me the kill, unfortunately. Gonna mount up here, and this is where the base barrel kind of lets me down a little bit. But again, I think that, you know, if I had a long barrel there, he would have been dead just because of the damage, and the bullet velocity would have been a little bit better. But I'm able to break him. I'm going to drop this airstrike and move and try and, again, kind of loop around and get in front of him. So when he comes out from behind that garage, I get him. But the airstrike ended up killing him. So I got the kill there, and I got the win with the 10th kill there with the airstrike, which is just crazy, I guess. You know, and that's one of the things with this map is just very open. He really didn't have a play after that garage besides, A, get in the garage, which I would have been able to see him, or he would have had to keep running and hope he was faster than me, which he really could have, but I think he probably stopped to plate because that was the only hard cover. So let me know what you guys think. This is how to outplay the meta, using some pretty good tactics there, trying to move cover to cover the best we can, because we are using a very, I would say, not even the best build at all for the FINN. Really good tactics here using these less than meta weapons. Very, very off meta with the FINN LMG, the Knights Armament Company lightweight assault machine gun. But this gun is a lot of fun to use. I'm having a blast with it, even though it's not the best. Solos may be your best option for it because you can get away with tactics like that. Let me know what you guys think down below. Until next time, Buffner Gaming, out.